So here's an example of combining pensions, okay? So we have, this is our level life, not higher to age 65, okay? And then we have higher to 65. So here's my AC pension, 2005-15. Then at CPP, I take it at 60. I jump to 3,051, 65, 4,064, CPP plus OAS at age 65. I'm at 4,592. Now, if I'm taking the higher to 65, my pension's higher up front, so 2,778. So CPP at age 60, 3,615. OAS at 65, 3,663. Okay, and CP and OAS combined 4,191 because after 65, I drop, right? Higher to 65. So that's why you can see if you don't take the higher, you can kind of offset it a little bit. All right, now this is what people really talk about. These are rough numbers. These are not ironclad, but what we're trying to do is illustrate a point, okay? So your gross income while you're working, hypothetically, we're going to say is 65,000, all right? You're going to lose approximately 10,143 to income tax. That's approximate, okay? Could be 10,800, it's close. Your AC pension contributions while you're working, 3,412. CPP contributions, 3,868. Employment insurance, 1,049. Union dues, 1,096. Most I'm not paying them because I'm still working. Net income, after all your taxes, 45,431. Your bank deposit monthly is 3,786. Now let's wrap our mind around this. Now we're retired. My pension is only 40,655. My income tax now is much lower because I'm earning less, 4,518. I'm not paying any Air Canada pension contributions. I'm not paying any CPP. I'm not paying any employment insurance. I'm certainly not paying any union dues. I am paying for two in the VSHP, 958. My net income is going to be 35,179, and my monthly bank deposit will be 2,932. So the point is, yes, it's less, still is, there's no getting around that, but it is not as much as you would think looking at these numbers.
What's the VHSP again?
That's the voluntary supplementary health plan, okay, for two people, okay? So again, it's not as much of a difference as you think, but yes, you're going to have to make lifestyle adjustments, okay?
Just remember to keep coming to work. That's the number there, the key number. You're coming to work for $4.93
Yes.
an hour.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, you got to run it with your own numbers, and every province, different income tax and everything. But,
Yeah.
that's one of the examples for sure.
So retirement application process, you could do via telephone, 855-354-6944. Now it sounds like a pizza advertisement. That's the new direct line to a light. It works much better. You can also apply online to retire as well. We also know where to submit documents now because we saw that on the Secure's website. You'll receive your pension benefit selection package separate. Sorry, your benefit selection package separate from your pension option. All right. Important to note, some people mess this up. Pension and benefits are completely separate. Do not send both sets of paperwork to the same address. Because if you do, they will not forward it. Trust me. If you're going to return the forms, old school, so you can do it via email, registered mail, or anything where you get a signature. Yes?
So I applied online.
Okay.
I seem to remember them saying something after I sent in the application that they would send me something.
Yeah.
So I'm retiring.
So have you got your actual package where you've chosen which pension you're getting? Like, are you doing the higher to 65? Are you doing the 50%? Okay, so you've done all that. So my guess is what they haven't sent you is your benefit selection. in regards to
I just remember
medical.
reading something that day. So what do we do now that Canada Mail System is?
So I wouldn't, oh, I see what you're saying, and them sending it to you, you mean?
We're in the mail stream.
You're right.
They're gonna
That's,
send me something, or will they?
so,
They can email you all the benefits documents.
yeah.
Um,
I would reach out, I would call Manulife directly and see if they can email you your health benefit selection. They should be able to. Okay? If you've already chosen your pension, what you're getting for your pension, that's done.
Whatever all that paperwork online is.
Yep. Okay, so my guess is you're missing your insurance and your health benefits. If you don't remember doing
I
that.
remember, that was a few weeks ago.
Yeah. So, and that would make sense because, again, Manulife's dragging their feet. Obviously, the mail strike doesn't help. So I would call Manulife directly and say, can you send me the info via my company email? Okay. Anything? Any other suggestion? That's what I would say.
That's right. I mean, Quakes always did, and you're gonna look those. One thing that I'll caution you is they might send you like a whole pile of documents. Like it'll be in one, they just check attachments, and there'll be a whole lot. What you're looking for is the retirement benefits summary, or sometimes it's just written out like RBS is the name of the attachment, because a lot of the stuff is a lot of substantiation stuff for your if you're getting life insurance or everything like that. The main thing is the medical benefits. That's all on one page. It's basically a yes or a no. So it's a lot of paperwork, but there's really only one thing that is very important that you fill out.
And just if you are getting documents sent to you to fill out, as silly as it sounds, make sure you check both sides. Some documents are two-sided, some are one. Often the signature is required on the back of the document. Usually the address where the document has to go is on the bottom of the document as well. So just be aware, okay? I've had a few people not look on the back. I don't recommend you fax anything because there is not somebody at that machine 24/7, so the paper just flies away. So I have had people that have issues that have faxed stuff, so I do not recommend that. That's from experience. Your final paycheck from Air Canada takes about 30 days. So this is the time bank, vacation owed, final wages, final closeout, your employment record, all monies owed and owing. That's either true up or true down calculation. You might have heard of that. You're owed your first check on the first day of the month you retire. You're probably not going to get it, although I think that's improving. I've had some people actually receive it on time. And the only reason we're saying that is just the processing time, okay? Don't worry, you're not going to lose any money. You'll get all your monies owed in 2 separate checks, final pay and first monthly pension. You will get a combined check for your first 2 months' pension on the first day of the second month. Interestingly, your first 3 or 4 pension checks will be estimates because they don't have all your final numbers in, okay? They're going to do a final true up, true down on your pension. They receive when your final pay from payroll. That usually takes about 3 or 4 months. So believe it or not, your pension payments are going to fluctuate a little bit. I haven't had anybody with a massive change, but just be aware, those aren't in stone yet, okay? So don't panic. Last and most important step of all, sit back and watch the money roll into your bank account on the first day of each and every month after that. Absolutely. HR Connects and Alike contact info. This is in your booklet, so I'm not going to read all this to you, but if you need to contact Alite, and there's what you could do with them: beneficiary designation, gross pension amounts, pension plan death benefits, plan documents. If you want to talk to HR Center of Excellence, that's marital status change, address or contact info change, power of attorney submission, death of a retiree or spouse. I actually, unfortunately, deal with that one a lot. Where to get information? Obviously, this is our pension chairperson's email. He is the guru, Chris Hiscock. The local lodge website, I'm going to take you to the 764 website. I'm going to show you a bit there. Annual pension statement every June. I think we've beat Araneth to death. And obviously Service Canada. This is Canadian Airways Local Lodge 764. This is out in Vancouver, okay? So if you go to the center of their page, it says More 764, and this is up to date. When you click on that, you get a drop down of AC pension reports, okay? These are a wealth of information. So Chris generally does a pension report every month. He's the chairperson. And you can go back. I wouldn't go back too far. You go back into 2014, that's probably not going to help you because a lot has changed. But definitely from 2021 up is worth a read. He generally alternates between the defined benefit and the MEP. You don't have to concern yourself with the MEP. But there is, if you want to get background information as to the who, what, and why, this is a really good resource. All right, Service Canada we've talked about. They actually have their own calculators for CPP and OAS if you want to do that. And as of slide 68, we are complete, ladies and gentlemen.